Today we're going to be talking about your research or persuasive writing requirements. We're going to practice with a topic that you are interested in so that you know the skills so you can do a more complicated topic later. For this topic, you're going to ask, what activity would you like to add to NARMR next year? So we wrote some paragraphs about this. Some people wanted more football, some people wanted a cooking class, one person wanted a napping room. Whatever activity you choose is okay as long as you have research to say why it is helpful for students. Okay? So as you research, you're going to have a research question. If you would like, you can use the sample research question here. Why is blank good for students? For example, why is a football league good for students? Why is a cooking class good for students? Or why is a nap room good for students? You will put this question into Google or another search engine to help find information. This is what will persuade or convince Mr. James that this is a good idea. A sample thesis would be, we should add blank to NARMR's activities next year because blank, blank, and blank. Okay? So remember we talked about your 3 reasons for a 5-paragraph essay? They will go here. So an example might say, we should add football to NARMR's activities next year because football is fun, it gives students exercise, and teaches teamwork. And then you would go on to explain why those are good things. Okay. Right now we're going to focus on research. So your research requirements are you use at least 2 different websites. You can use more if you'd like. You only need to use 2. At least 3 digital note cards from each website. So, the other day we practiced a digital note card together. So you will use 3 of these for each website. Okay, so that means you will have 6 total. You must have 6. You cannot put all of the information on 1 or 2. You must have 6. And you will have 3 digital note cards from each website. You will use Son of Citation, this is a website, for the source citation on the digital note cards. The source citation goes here, and I will show you how we will do that. Just as we did in class, practicing with why we should have naps at NARMR, I'm going to show you how to do this again so you can watch this at home while you do your research. So, our question one last thing. Your writing requirements are you will have a 5-paragraph race essay in the form of a business letter. Okay, right now, just think about the race essay. We will add the business letter later, which is really easy. Must be MLA format, so double-spaced, 12-point font, and you will have a bibliography in MLA format. Your bibliography is going to come from this source citation, so it's very important. Okay, so the question we're going to work with today is, why should we have naps at NARMR? Okay, so this is our research question. So, into Google, I'm going to type, why are naps good for students? And you can see I have all of these different websites, and I can skim or scan them to see if they're good. This one says young children and elderly persons nap, for example, and napping is very. So I can see here this may not be the best because you are neither a young child nor an elderly person. This says 25 napping facts every college student should know. Again, you're not a college student, so maybe not the best. Education world. Power napping refuels weary students. I'm going to look at this because I know that you are students. Okay, says, so I can skim and scan and read. And I can see it talks about overpacked schedules, make teenagers sleep deprived. And as I read through, I see different information about times. So here someone talks about a power napping club. Okay, so after skimming this, I see that it does not have a lot of information. Oh, wait, over here on the side. More on sleep. Most high schools, administrators who have heeded the research and pushed back their start time. So that's not quite for us. So we're going to try a different website. Let's see, let's try Kids Health. Okay. So sometimes it takes a couple different tries to find a good website that has good information. Here says, why are naps good for you? Let's try this one. Okay, so this talks about napping, and 85% of mammals take naps. Famous people took naps. Types of naps. Tips. Benefits. So naps can restore alertness, enhance performance, and reduce mistakes. So this means it's going to help students think better. Increased alertness. Alertness means you can think clearly. And it can also provide a way to get some relaxation and rejuvenation. So I think these are different ideas, so I'm going to make a few different note cards. And these note cards are going to turn into our cites for the race paragraph. So I'm going to copy and paste here. Okay, naps can restore alertness, enhance performance, and reduce mistakes, right? Your teachers want you to be able to do your homework without mistakes, so this could be a good reason to take naps. So for our source citation, this is where we're going to use the son of the citation